Hello, Cancer and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. Today we are going to take a look at your weekend guidance tarot message for January 17th through the 19th. If you find the messages helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you would like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is always welcome here, and I upload messages daily. So, Cancer. Cancer. Let's see what we can see for you guys for this weekend. Also, guys, please keep in mind the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something in the message. I also do a drawing here every month for free personal readings. If it's something that you want to get entered into, all you have to do is comment your astrological sign below. And last but certainly not least, I pull a power thought card at the end of every message. So if you are finding that it is resonating, it's helpful to stay till the end. Just a little positive boost, little positive affirmation at the end there for you guys. So round and round, breathe and imagine. One thing that I'm noticing here that's standing out very prominently in this is the color blue. Now, blue is representative of the throat chakra. It symbolizes communication, expression, speech. I feel like there's a situation that it keeps coming back into your life, a lesson. Now, this could very well be with a romantic partnership. I feel like it's more with a family member. The advice that I'm being pulled to give here, Gemini, is Gemini, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Cancer, but ultimately try and focus here on what you want the outcome to be, okay? And maybe when you're having this talk, when you're having this communication, present that first, present what you envision the outcome being, and then keep reverting back to that to remind this person, like, hey, I want this outcome. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to argue. I just want this outcome, or as close to this outcome as we can come to an agreement with, right? Feel like getting clear on where you envision this going and maybe taking it one step further, getting clear on why will help. So let's see. Let's see here, Cancer. For you guys, please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate. I think I said that already. So let's get in. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Most important message for Cancer Spirit. What does Cancer need to see for this weekend? Cancer. I feel like in the past for you, Cancer, things were very loving, fulfilled. I feel like things might not always have been always great, okay, because whose life really is always great? But I feel like you felt as if there was positive times, negative times, a very good balance within the situation. And then there was some deceit, some deception, okay? And I feel like what is blocking this is your guys' perspective, okay? How you're looking at this situation. Instead of looking at this perspective from We're helping each other. We're on the same team. I feel like somewhere along the lines, you guys got into this mode of blaming, of accusing each other, of withholding information, of withholding energy, deceiving the other person. Now, whether this is a romantic partnership or a sibling, family, what the cards are saying here, Cancer, is the challenges is your perspective. I feel like there's a need to put, both of you need to put yourselves in each other's shoes, okay? For your person, the person who's coming out on this side, I feel like we have, so for your side, it's the Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, okay? Now, with the Ace of Swords in the future, I feel like you will be victorious over this situation, okay? There are some challenges that you face, though. This person that's showing up in this reading, I feel like they're a younger person than you, or their energy is definitely more immature. I feel like they're very serious. They could be understanding both sides. So I feel what I mean in that is they know that they played a part in this, and I feel like they may be ready to apologize for their part, or apologize for whatever it is that they need to apologize for. The Knight of Cups is usually a message, an emotional message. In this instance, I feel like it's an apology, okay? I do feel like currently they may be a little codependent, maybe even having an addictive phase, or just really maybe even having some toxic partnerships around them that's holding them back from moving forward. I feel like here there's going to need to be a change in perspective. Okay, so either you're going to have to hangman, take a pause and try to look at things from a different perspective, or something's going to have to happen to shift this into transformation. And I feel like this transformation is what's going to happen. Okay, so what's challenging this here, Cancer, is the Ten of Cups in reverse. This tells me that there's been a separation. Okay, you guys could be distant from each other, not communicating. But I feel like intuitively, you guys probably both understand what's going on here. Okay, or that this eventually is going to have closure for sure. Now, the next card out is what the outcome is. It's the Death card. Death card is symbolizing transformation. Okay, death of ego. It feels like there's a lot of changes that are coming this year. Okay, this death, it's an experience of, it's definitely part of the awakening process, part of the ascension process. You should look into the 7 stages of grieving, because it will help you to understand what the Death card symbolizes. And the Death card symbolizes the middle parts of the grieving process. So like probably steps 4 through 6, 3 through 5. You know, that real deep, heavy processing where you're kind of blaming yourself and trying to seek the answers by whatever means necessary. It's like shedding your skin, death of ego. It's a very deep transformation, but with this transformation, their sun always shines. The light always shines at the end of the tunnel. I feel like this transformation is going to bring in balance. It's almost like a real serious karmic debt being repaid. Okay, it's like death of ego. It's completely changing your perspective on life. You know, shedding your old skin, kind of. And I feel like there is a death card out there in one of the decks that I have where there is some type of snake or something shedding its skin. It is a process, though, is the point that I'm getting at here, Cancer. So this isn't going to happen overnight. What's going to take place this weekend, I feel, maybe a door opens for communication. Somebody reaches out to something to start this process, okay? But I do feel like there is a big need for communication. The blue in all the cards are standing out heavily to me. So communication is definitely going to be key. I do want to do an extended reading on this, Cancer. I'm going to take a look at this person and what their position is coming in. I want to take a look at where this is headed. Maybe pull some cards for some advice moving forward. So if it's something that you're interested in, the link will be below in the description box. The Power Thought card that's coming out for you guys is I can release the past and forgive everyone. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free and I am free to move into new glorious experiences. I can release the past and forgive everyone. So, Cancer, if you want to get in on the extended reading, the link will be below in the description box. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.